a program for you. Tag the classroom in your home. Educative program, so we believe you will learn English, mathematics, general studies, full of knowledge. Come, let's have some fun. For the best reasons, we know and we believe in awesome pupils like you. And so this program, Tag the Classroom in Your Home, has been specially designed for you. A program that has been initiated by Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, LASUBEB. It is to ensure that no child is left behind. And this edition is for lower primary classes. Let's introduce ourselves to you.
Hello, amazing pupils. I am Antitino, your mathematics teacher. And today's mathematics class promises to be fun as usual.
All right, my friends, I am Uncle Sheyi, your general studies teacher. And I believe you are ready for our general studies today, which will be what? Fun.
Right, I am Auntie Lola, and I'll be taking you through English studies, which are called communication class. Ellen Trow will bring you
The classroom in your home.
Please relax and let's learn. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? Well, I'm fine. What about you? You're welcome to our English studies class, which we call communication class. And as usual practice, we look at something new and different. And today we'll be looking at comprehension passage and we will be answering the questions in full sentences. And the topic of that comprehension passage is food safety. Did I hear you say food safety? Again, food safety. But first, let us look at our learning objective for today. Now, by the end of today's lesson, you should be able to answer questions from the passage. Okay, and what I want you to do for me, children, is to sit if you're standing, and you can follow along while I read. And if you don't want to follow along, please give me your 100% attention. Okay, so like I said, food safety. Let's read. Food can be bad at any stage during its growth, processing, or cooking. I said it can be bad during its what? Growth. What again? Processing. And what, children? Cooking. Luckily, there are many things we can do to keep our food very safe for us to eat. There are several precautions that can be taken to ensure our food is safe for eating. Unfortunately, millions of people fall ill and many die as a result of eating unsafe food. Okay? The ways, the things we can do to make our food safe. But because some people do not keep their food safe, a lot fall ill and some even die while they do not ensure that food is meant to be kept safe. Okay, let's move. Food poisoning. What is food poisoning? A stomach illness. Food poisoning is often caused by harmful bacteria. It can also result from eating a poisonous plant. Foods that are not well cooked before eating can also cause food poisoning. Food poisoning is bad and dangerous. Many people suffer from it in many countries of the world. Now this page is talking about what, children? Food poisoning. And I said it's a what? It's a stomach illness. It's a stomach illness. And as a result of having a food poisoning comes from eating a poisonous plant or even eating a food that includes poisoning. Doesn't mean poisoning it in itself. Even when a food is not safe, it can cause food poisoning in our stomach. Is that okay, children? Okay. There can be food safety at home and in the community if we take the following steps. Children, there can be food safety where at home and where children in the community. Now let's look at the steps we need to take, or when we take them, of course, our food can be healthy. 1. Are you reading it? Read the first line, children. Good. Don't let your food turn bad. Don't let it turn bad before eating it. Quite a number of you will leave your food in your cooler, will not even cover it in classrooms. Is that fine, children? And some would even mix it up and leave it like that for several hours. The food will turn bad. Is that not so? Yes. 2. Wash your hands well before preparing food. If you've started cooking at home, make sure you do what? You wash your hands thoroughly, very well before cooking. 3. Wash your cooking utensils very carefully. Now, this is very important, children. Wash your kitchen utensils, your pot, your spoon, your fork, your knife. They are all utensils. Wash them properly. 4. Separate raw and cooked foods to prevent contaminating the cooked foods. The food you've cooked and the ones you've not cooked, the raw rice you bought from market and the one you've already cooked, separate them, do not mix them together so it doesn't get contaminated. Store food at the correct temperature. Store food at correct temperature. Okay, let's review it again. Don't let your food turn bad. Wash your hands well before preparing food. Wash your cooking utensils very carefully. Separate raw and cooked foods to prevent what? Contaminating the cooked foods. And number 5, store food at the correct room temperature. What do I mean, children? Okay, have you ever seen or have you ever kept your oil, either your vegetable oil or your palm oil, in a place and you found out that it has become thicker than when you bought it? Yes, you've noticed that before. Yes, it's because you did not keep that oil, vegetable oil, palm oil, in the correct room temperature. So make sure you don't put it where it is very cold. Is that okay, children? Do not put that's an example anyway. We have other fruits too. Or your fruits, yes, or your fruits, you keep them in a place that is very warm and hot. It will get spoiled. Okay, that is another example. Correct temperature. All right, and now it is your turn. And as a proof you follow that comprehension passage and you learned from it, I have penned down a few questions for you to answer. I'm sure you're ready to do this. Okay, and as active pupils that I know you are, you will do it. And I trust you. Number 1, when can food become bad? Don't forget you need to answer in full sentence. I've taught you that before. You start from the question and then to your answer. Okay. 2, why should we keep our food safe? And the last one, mention 3 ways we can keep our food safe. I'll be giving you a few seconds to do that, and your time starts now. Hello, children. How far gone? Were you able to attempt all questions or the time was too short? The time was okay. Ah, that is so fine of you. And you were also fast, right? Okay, so let us look at the answer to those questions. And if you get it correctly, please, you can give yourself a tick. Is that okay? Let's move. Number 1, when can food become bad? Food can become bad at any stage during its growth, processing, or cooking. That was the first sentence in that comprehension passage, right? Food can become bad at any stage. It doesn't matter if it is cooked. It doesn't matter if you just got it from the market. At any stage, food can go bad. Okay. Number 2, why should we keep our food safe? We should keep our food safe to avoid having health problems. Okay? Can you give me an example of health problem which we talked about in that passage? Food poisoning, stomach illness, right? Beautiful. 3, mention 3 ways we can keep our food safe. I gave you 5 ways, right? And let's see which of those ways. Okay, I dropped 3. You might have written other part of it, but the one I penned down, wash your hands well before preparing food. That was an easy one, you can recall. Wash your cooking utensils very well, very carefully. It is so important. Your knife, your spoon, your plate, your fork, right? The plates you want to use to eat, the one you are using to eat, wash them properly. Your cups, your water bottle, everything concerning kitchen plates. Make sure you wash everything carefully. Store food at the correct room temperature, okay? Do not keep food that are meant to get spoiled in a warm temperature. Do not leave them in that warm temperature. The one that is meant to stay in a cold temperature, do not leave them otherwise, okay? All right, for participating in the evaluation questions, for coming this far with me in the segment, oh children, you deserve to be celebrated. And let me celebrate you with awesome cheer. Let's go. A, W, E, S, O, M, E. You are awesome. Awesome. Totally. You can see I'm folding my collar for you because I'm so proud of you. And now, children, please put your assignment down quickly. And I'll be giving you a few seconds to write it down. But let me explain to you that I have some words in the box, okay? And I have 5 questions, right? And I just want you to pick the correct word from the box and fit it in the correct space. I will be back. Okay, all right. And now we can move, right? Yes, we can to this interesting segment, which is tongue twister. I'm sure you were able to attempt the last tongue twister words I gave you. Were you able to? Did you submit? I said you should make a video of it. And today it is another tongue twister. And read it slowly at first and then faster. So let me read it out to you slowly. Okay? And let me see if I can also try. So it will look like, Auntie Lala, you told us to say this word faster and you did not. Okay, I'm going to try it too and see if I can win. But first, slowly. I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought I thought. If the thought I thought had been the thought I thought, I wouldn't have thought so much. Okay, now let me take it faster. I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. If the thought I thought had been the thought I wouldn't have thought so much. I got it, and I want you to try it also, right? And I'm sure you will find this interesting. Please make a video of yourself if you feel you can do it. And I know you can do it anyway. I do not feel I know. that is how far we can go on today's lesson. I'm sure you enjoyed every bit of the lesson, from the reading comprehension passage down to tongue twister. Do not forget that today is a new day. Learn something new. And where there is a will, children, there will always be a way. It is time for mathematics class, and it is with Auntie Tino. I love you.
You are welcome to today's mathematics class. When I say mathematics time, you say fun time. Mathematics time, fun time. And like always, today's mathematics class promises to be fun. I am Auntie Tino, and today I will be teaching multiples. You are excited, right? Yes, I am excited too. But first of all, let's get correction to our previous homework. Write down prime numbers between 1 and 30. Yes, we already know. I'm sure you wrote 1 to 30 down in your exercise book. From our last lesson, I told you 1 is not a prime number. Yes, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19 are the ones we were familiar with last lesson. 20 is not a prime number because 2 times 10 is 20, and 4 times 5 is 20. So 4, 5, 2, and 10 can divide 20. 21 is not a prime number because 3 times 7 is 21. 22 is not a prime number because 2 times 11 is 22. 23 is a prime number because no other number except 1 and 23 can divide 23. That makes it a prime number. 24 is not a prime number because 2 times 12 is 24. Yes. 25 is not a prime number. 5 times 5 is 25. 13 times 2 is 26. 27, we have 3 times 9 is 27. 28, 2 times 14 is 28. So 29 is the next prime number. And 30, 3 times 10 is 30. 6 times 5 is 30. So the prime numbers between 1 and 30 are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, and 29. I'm sure you got that correctly. Good job, you. Well done, you. Now it's Brain Busters time. It's Brain Busters time. Are you excited? Yes, I am excited. Let's see what we have in our Brain Busters today. Solve the puzzle again. Solve the puzzle. Let's solve this puzzle in... This looks like a quantitative question. Yes. Solve this puzzle in 30 seconds, and your time starts now. Yes, pens down, pens down. It's 30 seconds and it's time up. Did you put on your thinking cap? Because it's quantitative reasoning. Yes, let's see. How did we come about 6, 8, 11, 13, 16, and 18? Yes, 6 plus 2 gives 8. But 8 plus 2 will not give us 11. Yes, 8 plus 3 is 11. So 11 plus 2 is 13. Remember, 2 first, 3 next, 2 again, then 3 again. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 2 is 13. 13 plus 3 is 16. And 16 plus 2 is 18. So simple. Okay. So how do we get this box? Yes, it's simple. 20 minus 8, 20 minus 2 gives 18. 20 plus 2 plus 3 gives 23. 23 plus 2 gives 25. 25 plus 3 gives 28. And 28 plus 2 gives 30. Yes, let's see. Yes, 34 plus 2 gives 36. 36 plus 3 gives 39. 39 plus 2 gives 41. 41 plus 3 gives 44. 44 plus 2 gives 46. 76 plus 2 gives 78. 78 plus 3 gives 81. 81 plus 2, 83. 83 plus 3, 86. 86 plus 2, 88. 38 plus 2, 40. 40 plus 3, 43. 43 plus 2, 45. 45 plus 3, 48. 48 plus 2, 50. Now this is tricky. We need to move back. Yes, 46 minus 2, 44. 44 minus 3, 41. 41 minus 2, 39. 39 minus 3, 36. 36 minus 2, 34. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Good job, me. Good job, you, because I'm sure you got that sum correctly. Let's celebrate ourselves with the love cheer. To you, to me. You are awesome. Well done. Learning objectives. What do I expect you to be able to do at the end of the lesson today? By the end of the lesson, you should be able to find multiples of numbers. What do you need to be able to find multiples of numbers today? Your 100% attention and focus. What are multiples? Multiples of a number are found by multiplying number by another, by multiplying the number by another whole number. Multiples of a number are found by multiplying the number by another whole number. What do I mean? 2 times 3, 6. 6 is the multiple. The product of 2 and 3 gives 6, and 6 is the multiple. Let's see. The multiple of a number is the product obtained when the given number is multiplied by the same or any other number. Let's see. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3, 18. 6 times 4, 24. 6 times 5, 30. 6 times 6, 36. 6 times 7, 42. 6 times 8, 48. 6 times 9, 54. 6 times 10, 60. There's something common to all these numbers. We were using 6 to multiply them. And everything we get while multiplying by 6 are the multiples of 6. Every number we get while multiplying 6 with another number are the multiples of 6. The multiple is very much like times table, yes. If you know your times table well, multiples will be easy, yes. 6 times 1, 6. 6 times 2, 12. If you know your times table well, multiples will be very easy. 5 times table, 6 times table, 7 times table. Yes, you can see something is common to everything here. We were using 5 to multiply. Every other number was being multiplied by 5. And the answer you get, remember I told you that the result of multiplication is called product. So everything you get, all the product you get while multiplying 5 by another number are the multiples of 5. Same with 6 and same with 7. The product you get while multiplying another number by 6, another number by 7, another number by 5 are the multiples of 6, 7, and 5. The first multiple of a number is the number itself. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 1 is 3. So the first multiple of a number is the number itself. Other multiples can also be obtained by repeated addition of the number. So if you don't want to go behind your timetable, you can easily say 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. What can you notice? I keep adding 2. I did not add 3 after adding 2. Remember, it must be that number you keep repeatedly adding. are we together? Say, together we are. Yes, let's see. If we don't want to say 3 times 3, 9, we can say 3 plus 3 plus 3, repeated addition. And we can also say 3 times 3. The most important thing you should know is that the result of repeatedly adding the same number by itself or multiplying a number by another number is the multiple. That's just what you should know. Every number has unlimited number of multiples. Yes, remember 2 times table is not limited to 12 alone, because your exercise book has only 2 times 1 to 12. 2 has many other numbers that can be multiplied. We have many other numbers that can be multiplied by 2. And so far 2 is multiplied by any number. The result is the multiple of 2. Yes, that's what we mean by unlimited multiples. Let's solve examples. Write the first 5 multiples of 2. And Titinu, it's too easy. Yes. Let's see. Like the definition, 2 times any number. But remember the first 5 numbers. So you do 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 4, 2 times 5. So simple. Remember, I don't need the 2 times 1. I need the result of multiplying 2 and 1 together. Yes, 2 times any number, it's multiple. So simple. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. If you analyze it like this, you are very correct. But what I need is the product. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 are the multiples of 2. And that's your answer. The first 5 multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is to help you get the multiples. Are we together? Say, together we are. Yes. More examples. Let's see. Write the first 7 multiples of 3. Yes, let's see. First 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are the numbers you would multiply by 3. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 4, 12. 3 times 5, 15. 3 times 6, 18. 3 times 7, 21. Remember, I told you you should know your multiplication table from 1 to 12. So you don't need to write out all this if you know the multiplication table by heart. All I need is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. The result of multiplying 3 by 1, 3 by 2, 3 by 3, 3 by 4, by 5, by 6, and by 7. Yes, so the result or the product are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 21. Write the first 5 multiples of 4. First 5 multiples means you start from 1. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. So the product are the multiples of 4. What are the products? 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. Those are the multiples. Those are the first 5 multiples of 4. Write the first 6 multiples of 9. The first 6 multiples of 9. When I say first 6, it means you start by multiplying 6 or 9 by 1. Yes. So here we want to use repeated addition. The first step is to add 9 to nothing. To get, remember, the first multiple of any number is that number itself. So 9 plus 0 gives us 9. Second one is 9 plus 9, 18. 9 plus 9, 18. That means 2 times 9, 18. Yes. 18 plus 9, 27. That is 9 times 3, 27. 9, adding 9 in 3 places. Yes. So we also have 27 plus 9 gives 36. That is 9 times 4, 36. 36 plus 9 gives 45. That is 9 times 5, 45. 45 plus 9 gives 54. Yes, and those are the first 6 multiples of 9. So let's write the product out. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, and 54. Are we together? Say together we are. Write the first 6 multiples of 10. First 6 multiples of 10. Yes, 0 plus 10 to get 10. Remember, the first multiple of any number is that number itself. So the next step is to say 10 plus 10, 20, or 2 times 10, 20. 20 plus 10, 30, or 10 times 3, 30. 30 plus 10, 40, or 4 times 10, 40. 40 plus 10, 50, or 10 times 5, 50. 50 plus 10, or 10 times 6, 60. 50 plus 10, 60, or 10 times 6, 60. So what are the products of multiplying or repeatedly adding 10 to itself? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And these are the first 6 multiples of 10. Now do this. Yippee! How well have you been following today's lesson? Because it's evaluation time, it's assessment time. It's assessment time, it's time to prove your best. It's time to prove yourself. Yes, find the first 5 multiples of the following numbers, 5 and 11, in 1 minute 30 seconds, and your time starts now. Okay, I'm back, and that means it's time up. Yes, let's get the correction to the evaluation question. Write the first 5 multiples of 5. So we can say 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2, 10. 5 times 3, 15. 5 times 4, 20. 5 times 5, 25. Yes. So the product of multiplying 5 by any other number are the multiples of 5. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 are the first 5 multiples of 5. I'm sure you got that question correctly because you are smart. Well done and good job you. Write the first 5 multiples of 11. Yes, we can say 0 plus 11, that is 1 times 11, 11. 11 plus 11, 22, that is 11 times 2, 22. 22 plus 11, 33, that is 11 times 3, 33. 33 plus 11, 44, that is 11 times 4, 44. 44 plus 11, 55, that is 11 times 5, 55. And the result of adding 11 repeatedly to itself is what we call the multiple. So the multiples of 11 are 11, 22, 33, 44, and 55. Did you get the 2 evaluation sums correctly? Well done. Now let's roll it up for ourselves to. Don't let's roll it up. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Make it round. Round it very well, very well, very well, and applaud it. Good job, you. Well done. Assignment. It's assignment time. Don't forget to do Auntie Tinu's homework and make sure you submit in time. Find the first 7 multiples of these numbers, 8 and 12. Capture these in 10 seconds and your time starts now. Okay, I'm sure you've written down or captured your homework. And that is it for today. We have come to the end of another awesome mathematics class. But don't go away, because Uncle Sheyi is here for another educative time in general studies. Till I come your way next lesson, remember Auntie Tinu loves you. And from me, it's bye-bye.
Hello, wonderful pupils. How are you? Take your high five. Yeah, hope you're good. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. You're welcome to your favorite segment of the program, the classroom in your home. And today we will be looking at force in basic science. I am your teacher, Uncle Sheyi. But before we move into today's class, let us have correction to the previous homework that you were given. In our last class, you were told to fill in the blanks, telling us them to fill in the male, female, and children of these animals. Okay? Now we said that a male there is called buck. What is the female there called? And we know that the children or the child of a deer is known as fawn. And the answer is doe. Okay? Doe. Number 2, we have chicken. Of course, a male chicken, rooster, female chicken, hen, and their children, chick. All right? And the last one, duck. You know, a male duck is referred to as drake. All right, drake. For the female, duck, and for the children, duckling. And I'm sure you're correct and you deserve the super chair. Make it very hot. Super. Well done, my friends. Okay, today's learning objective, by the end of the lesson, you should be able to define force. All right, number 2, you should be able to state 2 effects of a force on a body. Okay. All right, my friends, what is force? Force. Force is something that moves or stops an object. Okay, can you take that with me? Force is something that moves or stops an object. Okay? All right, let me give you more clarification on that. I want you to look at the screen. As you can see, this young boy is pushing this toy car. Okay? And because of the push, which is what? Force. The toy car is moving. Okay? The toy car is moving. Okay? All right, so that is force. All right, a force can be a push or a pull. Can we take that again? A force can be a push or a pull. And what is a push? A push is when you move something away from yourself. When you push or when you move an object away from yourself. Pupils do like this. Push. Push, yes. While a pull is when you draw an object towards yourself. Pull when you draw an object towards yourself. Let's look at the screen. From the screen you can see push and you can see pull. Okay? All right. Now, I'm sure you must have passed through some doors when you go to some supermarket or you go to the bank and you will see push or pull. When you say push, it means that you are what? Moving the object away from yourself. Push. While pull is when you are moving the object towards yourself. We can feel a force and can see its effects on the object on which it is what? Applied. Okay? I want you to pick a piece of paper. Can you pick a piece of paper quickly? Okay, have you done that? Now I want you to hold it with your hand with your hand and squeeze it. Okay? As you are squeezing it, you can see the effect of the force. You see the paper will get what? Rumpled, isn't it? Yes, that is the effects of the force that you can see on the object. Okay? All right. Now, if you track the screen, you will see this man is holding a can, okay? A can of drink, okay? And his what is applying force, squeezing the can. And as you can see, the effect of the force is that what? The can is what? Rumpled, okay? Yeah. All right, let's move on. Force can be felt from what you have done when you squeeze the paper. You can feel that what? As you are applying the force on the paper is what? Rumpled, okay? All right, let's track the screen pupils. Another effect of force is, look at the screen. You can see this boy pulling a ram, okay? He's pulling a ram, and as he's pulling the ram, as you can see, we can see the effect of the boy pulling the ram, okay? As he's pulling the ram is what? Moving towards the boy, okay? All right, another way you can see the effect of force is this man or this boy pushing this car, and as pushing the car will what? Begin to move. Remember, the other boy was pulling towards himself, while this boy is pushing away from himself. So as he's pushing the car will what? Will be moving. Okay? All right. And as you can see also, you can see this man pushing a truck, which is force. Okay? Force. Force. When you apply force, you apply power. Okay? Yes. Force. All right. Now let's look at the effects produced by force on a body. What are the effects of a force on a what? Body. A force can move objects, okay? We are looking at the effects of a force on an object. A force can move objects. Now, pupils, I want you to track this screen and see this lady applying force on the door. And as you can see, the effects of the force on the door. See, she's opening the door so that the other lady can come in. So the force on the door opens the door, okay? The force that is applied on the door opens the door. And please, what is she doing? Is she pulling or pushing? She's pulling, okay? She's pulling the door. All right, let's go to the next one. A force can make a moving object to stop, okay? A force can make a moving object to stop. I want us to look at the screen and see how a force stops. Okay, let's look at it quickly. All right, you can see the car coming and the force stopped the car from moving. So a force can make a moving object to stop. Can you see that? It makes the car to stop. All right, let's go to the next one. A force can change the direction of a moving object. A force can change the direction of a moving object. Let's track the screen. You will see the car is turning to the left side because there is application of force. So the direction of the car is changed. Can you see that? Let's take a look again. Can you see that? All right. So a force can change the direction of an object. All right. Let's take a look at another one. A force can change the size and shape of an object. A force can change the size and shape of an object. And if you check the screen, I want you to look at the screen, you will see the blacksmith applying force on the iron using an hammer. And as he's using the hammer, the size of the object is changed. The shape, the size of the object is what? Changed. So a force can change the size of an object or the shape of an object. I want you to check the screen again. Can you see that? Yes, it's applying force using the hammer and the size and shape of the object is changed. Okay. Wow. I believe you have been giving me your rapt attention. Okay. Now it is time for me to ask you questions on everything that I have explained so far. So pick up your pen, open your books, and number them from 1 to 5. All right. I will be reading the questions out for you. You don't need to write the questions, just put down the correct answer. Question number 1, dash can move or stop an object. Dash can move or stop an object. Is it car? Is it gavel? Is it force? Is it iron? What can move or stop an object? Number 2, force can be a push or a dash. Force can be a push or a dash. Is it pull, draw, iron, or rope? Force can be a push or a dash. Pull, draw, iron, rope. Oh, you've done that. Well done, my friends. Let's go to number 3. Force can change the size of an object. Is it true or false? Force can change the size of an object. True or false? Number 4, we cannot feel the effect of force on an object it is applied on. We cannot feel the effect of force on an object it is applied on. True or false? And number 5, force can stop a moving car. Force can stop a moving car. Yes or no? I want you to quickly do that. I'm giving you 5 more seconds to do that. Check your work. Check if they are correctly spelled. Okay? All right, have you done that? Are you done? 3 more seconds. 2. 1 more second. And your time is up. You can stop writing while I give you the correct answer. Number 1, dash can move or stop an object. Force can move or stop an object. Number 2, force can be push or pull. Okay? Force can be a push or a pull. Number 3, force can change the size of an object. Force can change the size of an object. True. Number 4, we cannot feel the effect of force on an object it is applied. False. Number 5, force can stop a moving car. Yes, from the video we watched, you can see the force stopped the car from moving. All right, did you get 5 out of 5? Did you get 4 out of 5? Did you get 3 out of 5? You deserve a chair. Well done, my friends. Well done. Beautiful. That's very good. Peradventure, you didn't do well in our evaluation. Don't worry. In our next class, you should be doing better. And for you to do better, you need to tune into the program in time and listen attentively to the teacher. Please write down your assignment. Write down the assignment. Mention 2 effects produced by a force on a body. Mention 2 effects produced by a force on a body. Okay. To the favorite segment of the program, did you know? 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 All right, are you ready for today's question? Okay, let's have our question. Oh, these are stars and these are grains of sand. Okay, between the stars in the sky and the sands on earth, which is more? Oh, okay, do we have more sands, more grains of sand than stars, or do we have more stars in the sky than the grains of sand? Do you know the answer? I think this one should be easy. Please put down your answer. Put it down. Put down your answer. All right, put it down quickly. I'm sure you should be able to know this. Okay, have you done that? All right, what is our answer? There are more stars in the sky than suns on earth. Wow! So we have more stars in the sky than the suns on earth. Okay, now you know. All right, and that is it for today. I hope you had a great time. Yes, I had a fantastic time. Today you have learned about force, You have learned that force could be a push or a pull, and you have learned that the effect of force can be felt and can be seen, okay? And you have also learned that we have more stars in the sky than sands on earth. All right, and I will be telling you to be what? Be good. Be sure you do your homework, and also be sure that you are keeping safe. Until next time that I will be seeing you again, Uncle Sheyi says, be good. Bye.
Awesome. You will agree with us that today's lesson was interesting, educative, and at the same time fun-filled. Uncle Sheyi, what's your take on it?
Auntie Tinu, I totally agree with you. Today's class has been awesome. In fact, we should give kudos to our pupils for giving us their rapt attention. We say, good job you. Auntie Lola.
Yes, and there is a YouTube channel you can go to. Peradventure you miss any of the episodes. For your missed episode, for this current episode, please visit Lagos Suburb YouTube channel. I repeat, Lagos Suburb YouTube channel.
Don't forget to send in your comments, homework, and questions to the number showing on the screen. The number is 081 50865663. SMS and WhatsApp messages only. Do not call. We repeat,
Do not call.
Remember, at Last Suburb,
We leave no child behind.